decades, we have assumed that mental illness was primarily caused by genetics. In 2024, Joanna Moncrieff and her team released the Moncrieff study, which showed that depression was no longer considered a chemical or serotonin imbalance. She was quoted as saying, "Difficult lives explain depression better than broken brains." And in 2024 and 2025, the Bipolar Trauma and Systematic Reviews were released. These showed how childhood trauma and adverse emotional neglect drastically increase the chance for bipolar. And more conclusively, in 2024, the JAMA Psychiatry study was released, which said, and I quote, "Genes are not our destiny." Clinicians and researchers like Dr. Jessica Taylor and Erica Cosmar have further challenged this idea that we should just pathologize trauma. They argue that early childhood environments and relationships play a much larger role than we ever thought. And we can simply flip the genetic debate by simply asking survivors, do you feel better when you leave abusive environments? And they report that their depression and their anxiety and all of their trauma symptoms do tend to go away, if not completely disappear in many cases. And speaking from my own personal experience, I can tell you I no longer suffer from depression, anxiety, or addiction. Now, it did take deep work and grief and processing, and I also had to make the choice to become estranged from my family at a major cost. But I would do it again because thoughts of unaliving myself and drowning myself in a bottle is not a life that anyone should have to live. It made sense for me to become estranged from my family, which was the ultimate root cause of all of my pain. But if I was truly genetically acutely depressed and had major anxiety disorder, why would it all of a sudden be gone? I challenge you to consider that what we have believed about genetics is not accurate. It just doesn't seem to make any sense. And if so many clinicians and experts and all this brand new research is starting to come out, I really think that at the end of the day, it's environment, it's our adult relationships, and the root cause is our childhood.